Puhoi Valley Kawau Blue. It has been named the champion cheese this year. It was named it last night at the Cheese Award thing. It is the first time a blue cheese has taken out the top award in 5 years. Texan cheese connoisseur John Antonelli, his name is normally said slightly quicker than that, was one of the judges, and he joins me now. John, good morning to you.
Thank you for having me, Paul. This is great.
Some people might think, it's why would you even have a Texan cheese connoisseur? But of course, what we know is that America is the country of cheese.
Well, that's right. We're starting to produce a lot more, make a lot more, venture out into more artisanal products.
In America, do you have cheese that doesn't come out of a can?
That's right.
There's
at least two of them.
There's two cheeses that don't come out of cans.
That's right, exacally. Well, I love the canned cheeses and the melted quesos.
Talk to me about that.
Right, exactly. Later. That's a different segment. We're starting to produce a lot more artisanal products. So
there are more cheese connoisseurs. There are people that care about cheese because at the end of the day, it seems to me Americans really only care if their food is covered in cheese, hermetically sealed in cheese. The quality of it, they don't seem to worry about.
It's an interesting perspective, But what we've seen now in the trajectory of our industry is we have now 1,700 entries into our annual cheese competition, which is showing that there's some creativity, at least an interest in the artisanal market. The consumer base is starting to shift, which is nice.
Couple of Texas questions.
Sure.
You've got the best bit of Texas beef. What is the best cheese to melt over the top of it?
Whatever you're eating at that time. This Puhoi Valley Kawau that
would do the thing?
It'd be fantastic.
Over a nice piece of Texan beef?
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
absolutely.
God, I can practically taste it now.
Yeah.
God. Actually, let's go light on the beef. A couple of other quick things. You have 155 delegates voting right at the moment in Texas for the Republicans. Is Trump going to do it, do you think?
Oh, goodness. Let's not go there. I'm much more comfortable with cheese, I assure you, as an American here in the country right now. This is a very trying time with Donald.
Trying time.
That's right.
I get the feeling you're not a Trump supporter.
My political view will stay in the U.S. for the time being.
See,
I'm glad I'm not there right now.
I now get the feeling he is a Trump supporter. Did you start to think? Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's talk cheese. The winning cheese, then, as we've said, is the blue cheese.
This is the champion of champions. That's right.
What impression do you have of New Zealand cheese, having sat through as a judge?
Oh, it was a spectacular experience. So, the main things that I can say is that we've got a lot of passion here, and it's not even just passion. The cheesemakers, there's so much humility. The New Zealand Specialist Cheesemaker Association. They have a lot of great members. Yeah, this is the cheese. Here you go. Get the big one.
Okay.
There's a lot of members, and last night what was so striking in the award ceremony,
nice, isn't it?
That's right, yeah, it's beautiful, and it'll linger. The savory notes will linger on your palate for quite a long time. For retail segment, this goes by Kawau Blue and food service, and for the retail consumer, they sell this under a Gorgonzola style brand.
I've got lunch today with the CEO. When I greet him, shall I say, "How are you?"
Yeah, that's exactly right. And by then you should have their wash shrine that also took a ribbon last night. And that'll be the extra
Tell me why
flavor.
this blue, the Kawau blue won.
It was a really lovely balance. It's a very difficult time for a judge to taste all of the gold medal winners in the final round and to make a selection. But this blue really stood up. The flavors were complex. They balanced. They had a long-lasting finish, and so it's a really special cheese. It's a lovely
very
flavor.
Creamy too, isn't it? Very creamy. Okay,
that's right.
The next one down was the champion artisan cheese.
Artisan cheese.
How Gouda was that?
It was so Gouda. Yeah, this is the Mercer.
cheese jokes as well.
Last night at the award ceremony, it was all about cheese jokes.
What was the best cheese joke?
Well, you're going to have to go next year and hear them all over again.
I need to be tempted with good jokes.
You need to. You should. It's a wonderful experience. But this is the cheese that you're going to want to have right now. Am
I actually eating these the wrong way around? Because my mouth is still full of the blue cheese.
It is. But this was the champion of champion. You might as well go with it. And we're going to leave this all here for you and your staff so that you can enjoy them through the rest of the day.
Essentially what you mean is you're going to leave it for Jim, because Jim will wolf that up in a few seconds.
Blue cheese, Paul. I love it.
That sounds fantastic.
And so this is, isn't it, the Gouda?
Yeah, this is a mature Gouda. Mercer makes a fine quality product. It's won a handful of years in a row, and it's just a special cheese. You've got this nice sweetness, buttery notes that come through that.
It's really just quite different, isn't it? Should we mention that one? No, we won't mention the other one, because we start to get down into the minor awards now.
Well, this is the People's Choice. This is the Kapiti Kahurengi, and this did win the People's Choice vote, and it's another lovely example of blue cheese.
At the end of the day, that must be the most important award in a funny way. I know it's not Champion of Champions, but People's Choice.
That's right.
You know, what do you like the best? I like this one the best. Oh, it's not going to win Champion of Champions. Do you know what I mean?
Tonight there'll be probably some other People's Choice Awards during the Cheese Festival that they have starting at 5 tonight.
We better get them back tomorrow. How did the Cheese Festival go?
It's going to be fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that's Hey, thank you so much for coming in, John. Pleasure meeting you. Thank you for bringing the cheese, and mostly from Jim. Thank you for bringing the cheese.
Yeah.
And enjoy tonight.
I will.
Because tonight is the hoopla where you give away the awards. Last night you did the judging. Tonight you.
Oh no, last night was the awards.
What is
tonight? Is just it's open to the public.
It's turning into a
from
shambles.
5 to 7, and it's essentially all you can eat experience. Meet the cheesemakers and taste all the cheeses that
we know where Jim will be.
Would have been entered into the judging.
Brilliant. John, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sorry about Donald Trump.